Leia's hands dropped to her sides. The fear did not leave her, but she forced it into the back alleys of her mind by sheer will. Running the few steps to Luke's side, she knelt and groped at his wrist. When she rose, she was holding the lightsaber carefully in one hand. Vader looked on approvingly.
"You're going to fight. Good. That will make it interesting."
She spat at the advancing giant, a pitifully feeble gesture as she brandished the lightsaber.
"The Force give me leave to kill you before I die,"
she snarled. An awful, coughing laugh issued from behind the gargoyle-ish breath mask.
"Foolish infant. The Force is with me, not you. But,"
he shrugged amiably,
"we will see."
He assumed a position of readiness.
"Come, girl woman. Amuse me."
Grimly determined, mouth clenched, she moved toward him. As she did so, Vader abruptly let his arm fall, let the lambent beam of his saber hang limply at his side. "Leia, don't!" Luke yelled to her. "It's a feint. He's daring you. Kill me, then yourself. It's hopeless now." Vader looked over at Luke contemptuously, then back to the princess.
"Go on,"
he told her.
"Let him fight for you if you want, but I won't let you kill him. I've been robbed too often."
Leia appeared to hesitate, then lunged straight at Vader with the tip of the saber. Simultaneously, the Dark Lord brought his own beam up in a lightning gesture to parry hers. But Leia performed a spinning, twisting arc in the air and brought her saber down in a slashing flare of blue light. Energy flashed as it contacted the Dark Lord's armored breath mask. Only superhuman reflexes enabled him to avoid the full effect of the blow. If there was anyone in the vast chamber more surprised than Vader, it was Luke. He fought to free his trapped leg, with a slight twinge of hope.
"Almost, little princess. Almost."
Vader murmured with anger.
"I have been guilty of overconfidence before.
He adjusted his stance.
I will not be guilty again."
His saber curled in, around, down. She barely managed to deflect the blow as she backpedaled. Again he advanced, swung. Again she deflected the cut. They dueled on, with Vader steadily pressing his attack. It required every bit of skill and strength the princess possessed for her simply to defend herself. There was no thought of mounting an assault of her own. Vader cut down. The princess brought her saber up yet once more, to parry. And Vader, at the last instant, changed his swing. The tip of the energy beam slashed across her midsection, slicing through her miner's suit to leave a black burn across her middle. She winced in pain, grabbed at the wound with her free hand. Vader allowed her no respite, continued to press forward. Luke's efforts to pull himself free had left him as firmly pinned as ever, and utterly exhausted. He lay on the ground, fighting to get his breath and energy back, forced to watch helplessly as Vader continued his game of cat and mouse with the princess. Another intricate swing and thrust. This time his saber cut across her cheek, leaving another ugly scorch mark. Tears came as her hand went to her burned cheek. She was moving more and more slowly now, the hand holding Luke's lightsaber shaking uncertainly.
"Come, Princess Senator Organa. Where is your noble fortitude, your traitor's determination?"
Vader taunted her.
"Surely a few little burns cannot hurt so much."
Enraged, she swung the saber at him with fresh strength. Without straining, he blocked it completely and continued to move on to cut her again. Though she blocked it, the force of the blow sent her tumbling, rolling to the ground. Vader followed relentlessly as she tried to crawl away and regain her feet. His saber drew a long black gash down the back of her left leg. Screaming, she rolled over somehow and ended up standing. Then she moved away from him with a limp, favoring the damaged leg.
Come, little princess. Now is the time for spirit.
He admonished her.
You still have a chance.
He stalked her as she backed from him, threatening her with false cuts and thrusts that she tried to block feebly while limping on her damaged leg.
Stand and fight.
He urged her. Another downward swing with the lethal saber, this one cutting across her chest and through the suit. The princess sucked in her breath with an agonizing gasp, bent over and almost fell. Vader moved toward her.